Hi everyone, this is OB1, and this is my LEGO Star Wars review for the Imperial TIE Fighter, released in 2018, based on Solo. There's been many versions of the TIE Fighter over the years. This one is pretty similar, I would say, to the one released in The Force Awakens. Although it does look quite good overall, I did find it quite tedious to build, as I have with other TIE Fighters, but maybe that's just me. It's of course not the most interesting looking ship, and it's basically just grey and black, but it is what it is. The hatch at the top lifts up and at the front to reveal the cockpit for the pilot. There is a control stick in there, but there's nothing else there. Could have done with a little bit more detail in there, I suppose. So even though this is supposed to be based on the version we see in Solo, which as far as I can see is supposed to be the regular TIE Fighter, the TIE Fighter appears only very briefly in this scene, and in my opinion it's probably a set that wasn't really needed. But there's no doubt it is better than the last official TIE Fighter that came out a few years ago, and I'm not sure how much better it could get than this. We do get 4 minifigures though, and they are all brand new. And let's have a closer look at each one. So first of all we get a Mimban Stormtrooper. Now this I think looks really nice. It's of course very similar to a regular Stormtrooper, but I like the mud splashes all over him. And the cape that also comes with a couple of these minifigures looks really nice as well. The detail does look really good on this. It would have been nice to perhaps have one more though. Next we have an Imperial pilot. We've seen lots of these over the years. It's a little bit different, but not massively so. Although the front looks nice, and especially the helmet, there's not much on the back though. Next we have Han Solo as a Mudtrooper. This version as well looks really nice. He doesn't have the Stormtrooper type helmet though, but he does come with the cape. He's also the only minifigure that comes with an alternative face. Again, the splash marks look quite good, to make it look a little bit more authentic for when he was fighting. And we also get Tobias Beckett in an Imperial officer's disguise. Again, this one does look quite nice. It's very similar to how we see him in the film. It's good to see he comes with the 2 pistols. Under the helmet there's not much detail though. His face looks okay, but if you didn't know it was him, it doesn't really look like him, if you know what I mean. So overall a pretty good set. It's a little bit pricey, I think it's £65, as it's only just over 500 pieces. It does come with 4 unique minifigures, but when you look at those minifigures, apart from perhaps the Mimban Trooper, they don't really stand out to me. I personally wouldn't pay £65 for this anyway, and I did pay a lot less, but I've seen recently LEGO's prices are creeping up quite a bit, and I'm not sure that the sets necessarily justify the prices. But if you're a collector, it is of course worth getting. If you had the TIE Fighter from The Force Awakens and you weren't that keen about the minifigures on this set, then maybe you want to reconsider getting this. Likewise, if you have the older TIE Fighter and you didn't get the Force Awakens set, then maybe it's worth picking this one up, as the overall design is a lot better than that one. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments or suggestions, please leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos.